I might get a lot of hate for saying this, but it must be said. The nobility of the profession, the glorification of the profession, and when you do that and you say that when you're an advocate, you should not be allowed to do anything else with your life, you should not be allowed to do any other business, any other profession, as is mandated by the law in this country, is abhorrent, is causing huge amounts of damage to lawyers, to the profession, right, to the brethren of the legal community, and to society at large as well. The only people who benefit are unfortunately litigation lawyers like me, who already have established themselves after several years of whatever we did, right, time, effort, energy. But now once we are established, it's very easy for us to sit on a high horse and say, why should you be allowed to do anything else? The nobility of the profession mandates you do this profession and nothing else. You do this profession and nothing else while you are starving, while your government does not help you, while your community does not help you. You get low pay. Clients don't pay you and don't treat you like a human being. You're treated less than cattle on most days. Talk to any young litigating lawyer who's struggling to make ends meet, and then he's told, oh, you cannot start another business, you cannot start another profession. I know this advocate in Delhi. He spends about 50% of his time managing his family's restaurant business. Because of the fact that he had money coming in from this restaurant business, he was able to keep alive his practice, his passion for litigation, kept going to courts of law, and now he's stable both in litigation as well as in restaurant business. But imagine, when starting out, he would have been told, you cannot, and if he was, say, caught and he was told that you cannot do this restaurant business, then he would be gambling his whole, it'd be a gamble that I will stick with this and I will only do litigation and nothing else. But what of all those people who are trying to make a living, who could have done, say, perhaps another job while having an advocate's license? Why not afford them the opportunity to try other things and do this? And in the future, when litigation picks up, they can leave their job and they'll be able to, focus on litigation full time. Or maybe not. Maybe they do 50 and 50 for the rest of their lives. You take away from people so much by giving this mandate. There are literally judgments, case laws where advocates have been stripped of their licenses because they were found doing something as innocent as giving law coaching classes. What absurdity is this? And this is one thing holding back the profession, litigation lawyers as well, and just benefits people like me who've already established themselves. Now we are able to gatekeep a lot of good lawyers out by having this redundant rule.